Middle-aged, overweight, divorced, 2 kids, balding, and a stand-up comedian with an average success rate. Now, does that sound like an ideal character description for the star of a TV show? I don't think so. But miraculously, I've just described the main character of the hit television show Louis. The character is indeed played by Louis C.K. himself, but instead of the hyper-successful comedian that he is in real life, Louis portrays a struggling version of himself, doing different stand-up gigs around New York to simply pay the bills and provide for his 2 daughters. The show focuses on the many different struggles that arise in Louis' daily life, each struggle leading to a different potentially life-changing decision. At the end of the day, though, Louis manages to always make the right decision. What really makes the show unique, though, is its perfect use of unconventional media standards. Unlike the typical comedic sitcom, Louis manages to draw in massive audiences while using an unattractive main character with a pretty crappy job, a pretty normal but definitely not envious family, and a notable cynical undertone that makes the show pretty grim and realistic. But as the main writer of the show, Louis C.K. consistently makes the narrative of the show relate back to family, and that is a very common theme among hit television shows. But what differentiates his narrative of family, friends, and happiness from other top shows such as Keeping Up with the Kardashians is his use of hyperrealism. Now, this allows the average person to relate to the show and not have that feeling of envy for the characters, but really a feeling of empathy or understanding and be able to associate with the characters. Now, the narrative of family, friends, and happiness is seen in Keeping Up with the Kardashians through the image of a financially and socially perfect family. Now, this is a very unrealistic portrayal of the average viewer, as no one is perfect, but it also perpetuates the false narrative that the media paints about what is truly average. Now, Louis takes specific steps to manipulate his show's narratives and make them more relatable, such as in his 3-part episode titled The Late Show. In this short clip, you can really see how he strives for realism, maintaining that awkwardness that usually isn't apparent in standard television. He includes an awkward waiting scene in the office.
Who are we here to see? Do you have any idea? They didn't tell you the name of the guy? You didn't find out who?
No, I have no idea.
A typical small talk conversation.
In from New York.
Yeah. Have you been there?
I'm from the Bronx.
Oh yeah, the Bronx. I haven't spent much.
Whatever. You were very funny last night.
And even a classic no-nonsense grandfather that really everyone has had to listen to at least once in their life.
Okay.
It's privileged information. Cannot leave this room. Send Charlie in. This is Charlie from our legal department.
But Louis really created something special with this television show, reshaping and modernizing what Jerry Seinfeld did with his hit television show, Seinfeld, and clearly paying homage to the show by copying the format and even using his first name as the title of the show. But copying one of the most successful shows in history is a very, very bold statement, and to do it just as successfully, if not more, really encapsulates what is important to the audience. Comedy, friends, family, happiness, and
And then I discovered drugs. And then that's all I gave a shit about.